Yes, absolutely. So a lot of times they call this branching, or sometimes teachers make like adaptive tests using these options, condition and logic. This is super easy to create, a little tedious in my opinion on the front end, but it'll give you some really good data on the back end. To just give a quick overview of how you would start setting this up is I have a Google form here and I just have a question, and then you'll come down here to these three little meatballs and it gives you the option to select go to section based on answer. I put in a basic question here, and then as you can see at the end of each answer response, I can choose a section for the participant, whoever's filling out this form, to go to after selecting that answer. Over here in this menu, we have the add question and some other things, but right here is how you add that section. So if I add a section, you see I have section 2 here. When I go back here, I can now send this person to section 2. Just to see what it would look like, I added a question in section 2, and then I added a section 3. Coming back up to my question I added, I can actually send this person on to section 3, and they'll completely skip the questions in section 2. I can even send them right to the submit form page. You can also come down here and say, after this section, I want the participant to go to whatever section you want them to. That's how you do that branching. And so basically, based on the logic you put in there or conditions you set, they'll send the participant to whatever section, whatever question you need them to go to. You just kind of want to have mapped out in your head all the sections that you want and all the possible answers that they could select and where that will send them. It's nice if you have that set up ahead of time rather than planning as you go, because sometimes then you have to go back and add sections and then you have to change that logic and condition. It just becomes a little bit more tedious. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any more questions.